Welcome back to the GenTwenty podcast. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Marina.
And today we're here to talk about our other business, the Capsule Collab.
Or the Capsule Collab.
It's collab.
Collab. We're working that one out. So today we're going to talk about where the idea came from, why we're so excited and passionate about it, and kind of just how it works. So Nicole, you came to me with this idea in August of 2020. Do you want to talk about like how you thought of it and how it got started?
Yeah, so basically I've just been kind of sitting on this idea for a while about kind of curating like themed collections. Like I'm a really big small business supporter. I love to shop from small businesses and especially like women-owned brands. And so I was thinking about it one day and I kind of just sort of was like, why don't we just try this like and see how it goes? And I really like the idea of like I love subscription boxes myself, okay, but I think that sometimes it can be overwhelming. You get your seasonal boxes and like sometimes there's not always things in there that go with the season. Like it feels kind of like random or they just sort of throw in like filler items to like up the value of the box or whatever. And so basically I thought that if we made themed collections, they would be like very specific, and I really liked that idea.
Yeah, and I completely agree. I love the idea of subscription boxes because it's like a present. But similarly, it feels like, what are these items for? And guys, I'm a writer. I love themes. So I loved the creative aspect of having to come up. We sit down and we're in different states still. So we FaceTime and we kind of chat about what's important to us, what vibe we're feeling, what energy we have, and we like pick a theme out of that. And then we go forward and look for small businesses that are women owned, which we're really passionate about because we're women and we own businesses. And supporting there's something so like for me like satisfying and empowering and exciting about supporting my fellow female entrepreneurs. So when Nicole came to me with this idea, I was just like, sure. I don't know anything about this. We didn't know, but we've been having quite a ride just figuring it all out. And I think so far it's going pretty well. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm very pleased with the response that we have gotten and the support, and it's just so exciting to be able to support like women makers because I mean, Marina and we're writers, really.
Mhm.
I wouldn't really say we're very crafty.
Nope.
Um,
We're
I
creative,
really
but not crafty.
Yeah, I really consider myself more like a curator. Like that's what I do with GenTwenty is like I curate the content. And even with my other business, Gen30, I curate that as well. And so basically like when we started thinking of our first collection, we really wanted to do something that really focused like on self-care. So our first collection we called the Fill Up Your Cup Edit. And I'm so proud of that collection. I
Me
think
too.
it turned out so wonderfully. We collaborated with Ashley from Compliments and Coffee on a custom coffee mug with one of our favorite mantras, which is everything is always working out for me. And so yeah, that is like the big item in the box. And we were really, really thrilled to be able to do that collaboration.
Yeah, and it was such a privilege to work with the other individual makers. You know, Chelsea from Sweet Time Design, she hand stamps these silver cutlery and in our case spoons, and they're so beautiful. And we've been able to kind of keep in touch with the people we've worked with, and it's so exciting to see what they're up to and how they grow. And I consider her friend Stacia from Corvus Botanical. She's doing such great things, and so looking back, I'm so proud of that collection because we kind of were just flying by the seat of our pants doing what felt right or what felt good. And it has like paid off. I think we've gotten great reception, great response, a lot of wonderful feedback. So we're excited to kind of keep using what we're learning and growing with that.
Yeah, and everything in that collection kind of followed the theme of fill up your cup. So, like, we have the mug, which is your cup, and then the scrub, we had a mini coffee scrub from Corvus Botanicals, which was, coffee. So, goes with the cup. I
Mhm,
don't know.
mhm,
And then we have the pouch that goes in there that says let the sunshine in, which I love that pouch. It's like a organic cotton pouch, and it's a reminder that there are bright moments even in dark times.
mhm. And it's like I'm a big fan of sunflowers, and in French, the word for sunflower is tournesol, like literally turning to the sun. And that's kind of like letting the sunshine in. You have to kind of let yourself find the good in the days that are really hard because otherwise it feels impossible to get through them.
Hmm. Yeah, I love that. And we rounded out the collection with the spoon from Sweet Time Design, which says "Be kind to yourself." I love that spoon. I use it to eat ice cream because it's like one of the greatest kindnesses you could ever give yourself.
Hmm. I actually keep mine at my desk because every morning I drink hot tea with honey and I stir my honey tea and then look at my spoon and then wash it and put it back on my desk.
That's very hashtag health of you.
Yes.
I love it. And we also included a sending hugs card from Thoughtful Human, which is so you can kind of send, something to someone else to help fill up their cup. And that card is actually printed on wildflower paper. So it can be planted after it's been sent.
Yeah, I sent mine to my friend. So if anyone out there has planted theirs, let us know because I'm curious, like what kind of flowers come out. So if you did
Yeah,
that and succeeded, let us know.
it's supposed to be wildflowers. So we'll see. And then 10% of the profits from that collection goes to the Loveland Foundation, and every purchase plants a tree.
Which we're very passionate about mental health here and very, very passionate about the environment. So we're trying to do our part to give back and support one another because we're firm believers that the best way to lift everyone up is to help each other. And you can't lift yourself up without lifting other people up.
Exactly. Exactly.
In our second box, we went like slightly similar in the self-care realm, but the box was all about the idea of rest because we spoke with our friend Antoinette, who runs her own social media company, The Young Professional, and is like the queen of hustling. And we were talking about I'll link in the show notes, but we actually did a podcast with her, and we were talking about this idea of hustling and how hard it can be, and we came across this concept of like rest and how important it is, and like how you wish you could just gift it to someone.
Hmm. Yeah, like if you could, give a person who is constantly hustling something worthwhile, wouldn't that be the gift of rest? So that's kind of where we took the inspiration from. And then Marina and I were kind of brainstorming about like what rest means to us. And I mean, really, you need time for rest, right? But like, you can't necessarily give someone time, especially like if you're far apart, it's kind of difficult. So, what we came up with was creating like a moment of rest and a life that includes calm. So, our items in this box were a candle, which is from Bear Candle Company. So, you could choose between eucalyptus and spearmint or lavender and sandalwood. And the lavender and sandalwood was a very popular candle. At the time we're recording this, we only have one left in stock. So, I don't know. It's probably gone by the time you're hearing this. But that's definitely something we'll keep in mind going forward. And then we included 4 shower steamers, which we had like phenomenal feedback on. Like
Mhm.
people loved them.
And if you don't know what they are, because I didn't before we started this journey, it's literally a bath bomb for your shower. And it
Hmm.
really makes your like random regular Monday morning shower feel very special and fancy.
And we included them in 4 different scents, so you could try out lots of things or, gift them if one scent wasn't for you or whatever. So it's like, yeah, really up leveling a time where, you might have 5 minutes or 10 minutes to yourself in the shower. So it's really like creating a mindful moment within that time.
Mhm. And we also had this planner that is like actually a lot larger than I realized, which is kind of exciting. And it's illustrated and kind of helps you outline your like single day to include time for rest, time for self-care, and helps you get yourself organized so you're not hopefully not feeling like you're running around trying to get everything done because I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Yeah, and it's aptly named the Balanced Day Planner.
Mhm.
So that's what we were really going for with this box.
Yeah, and I think maybe my favorite part of this box is the print Nicole and I designed. We collaborated, if you will. Don't hate me. And it's this beautiful cranberry or maroon, depending on your eyesight, I guess. And it just says, "Let rest be a part of your hustle." And it's a print that you can send it as a postcard. You can frame it. I have mine on my bulletin board of all the things that inspire me as a writer that sits above my desk. And I look at it every day and remind myself, especially on days that I'm really struggling or really having a hard time feeling creative, that, yeah, it's important to rest. It's not even okay. It's really important that you do. So, got to incorporate that into your day to day.
Yeah, and the final item we included in that box was it's called the Snooze Tea from this brand called Tea Sip. And it's really, I think, a nighttime tea.
Hmm.
Like it has valerian root in it to help you relax, which I think is really nice. And it also includes chamomile and lavender. And valerian root is supposed to be good for helping reduce anxiety and give you great sleep. So we were really thrilled to be able to include that in the box. And all of these items together kind of create a reminder to rest and to really let rest be part of your hustle. So we were really thrilled to have that as our holiday collection, and it was also very well received, which we were so grateful for.
Yeah, one of my good friends who, if you listen to our podcast, you know her as Angela, who runs her own videography company. She messaged me after the holidays because her husband ordered her one and she said, "I'm so excited. It's been so stressful trying to finish out all the projects for the end of the year and I was so surprised when he like presented it to me Christmas morning and she's like, I've so been enjoying it and I'm resting, I'm taking time." So that made me really happy to hear that it was helpful and that it was so enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you so much, Angela. We're really glad that you loved it.
Yeah, shout out Bob. Thank you for buying. Yeah, so far, we've done 2 collections and we have so many ideas. I think I text Nicole minimum once a week saying, "What if we did this?" Or she'll send me an idea and I'm like, "We need that. Let's figure out when we can do that." So we have a couple of things in mind that we're working on right now. Do you want to talk more about it, Nicole, or should we keep it a secret?
Yeah, so I think that they will be out probably by the time this episode is released. Um, so the one that we are currently working on, which I believe these both will release around the same time, but this one will probably come first. So it's the Cozy Home Edit. And Marina and we've been talking a lot about how we spend so much time at home, right? Like that's where we all are most
That's
of
where
the
we are
time, let's be
right now.
honest. So we were thinking about like what cozy and comfortable means to us, and we kind of tossed around a lot of ideas for this one. Like we looked at blankets and candles and all that kind of stuff that, like creates like a cozy environment. But I mean, truthfully, I have 1 million blankets already.
Hmm.
Like that's not something that would be a big draw for me in a box personally. Like maybe depending on the blanket, but like not really. So when we kind of dug a little deeper into what a cozy home is for us, we came up with this new collection, which we are very excited about. And it includes a puzzle.
I would say I'm so excited. I freaking love puzzles. And we've had some time to work on puzzles this year.
Yeah, I think puzzles are something people actually like really, really love and enjoy. And I mean, I'm not really in a time of my life where puzzles are something I can work on. My toddler would just destroy it. But I'm so thrilled to include this one in the box because it is from this company called Wander and Co. And the puzzle we chose is called Three for Tea. You can probably see it up on the website now.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
beautiful. It's
yeah,
artwork.
it's almost a work of art. So after you've put it together, this 500-piece puzzle, you could frame it or pass it on to someone else. Like, it's gorgeous, and I think it's such a way to work on something that you enjoy with other people in your house, and, it's like a cozy puzzle night,
Mhm.
if you will.
And what another way to kind of rest away from social media, away from TV, away from technology and the screen, and just be present because your focus is on the puzzle. My dad loves puzzles and he is not on social media, but he was texting me the other day and he was working on this really hard puzzle and he said, I didn't watch TV for 5 days and I got to catch up on all my favorite records and listen to music because I would just work on these puzzles, which is great. I think we should find more activities that kind of ground us like that.
I totally agree.
Another piece that we're excited about is this mini macrame, which I prefer to call my style like boho. And so I'm very into macrame, but I had never seen such small ones. And a friend of a friend of mine, a friend of ours now, has a macrame side business, and we kind of reached out to her, and she's custom making them for us, which we're really tickled about.
Yeah, so we're so thrilled to include the mini macrames because it's not like a big, wall hanging or something, but it's like I see it as like hanging on like a dresser knob or like a doorknob. It's just like a little touch of something special that's like handmade, can go with like almost any style. Like that's how
Hmm.
I see it.
Yeah, I plan to hang mine on my wall underneath my bulletin board as like a little cozy corner of my desk. So you can kind
Yeah.
of do whatever speaks to you.
Yeah, so we're so excited to include that. And then we are also excited to include a coffee and or a tea from Copper Cow Coffee. Marina and I have been fans of Copper Cow for
We love
literally years
them.
now. Yeah, we worked on a small campaign with them. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago at this point.
Yeah, I want to say 2019. I had just moved to LA.
Yeah, it might have been 2018
It
even.
might have
I'm not sure.
been, I don't time. What is
It's been
time?
a while. It's been a while. I'm not really sure.
But it's a
But
small women-owned company who makes Vietnamese style pour-over coffee, and they're individual like single serving coffees, but with compostable pieces so that it's less wasteful and it's really high quality, very strong, delicious coffee. And
mhm.
you know us, we are big coffee fans over here.
Yeah, and we're really thrilled to be able to include 4 different varieties that you get to pick from. So, because we know not everyone loves coffee, not everyone loves tea, so we didn't want to just include one because they really have so many fantastic flavors and options.
Hmm.
So, that is a choice item in the box, which we are very excited to offer.
Yeah.
And then the final item we put in there is a room spray, which we were really debating on a candle, but we just included a candle in a box. And
Hmm.
I feel like some people are really candle people, right? And some
Hmm.
people are really not. Like, I'm really a candle person.
Me too.
Yeah, but some people just they just don't vibe with candles. Like, I don't know, you do
Some
you.
people, like I know people who are very afraid of house fires and will not light candles in their house. Like they'll do the candle wax warmer, but even then, like they're very
Yeah,
there's like everyone has a thing.
it's kind of nervousing for
Nervous.
sure.
Well, and I think too, so we included this room spray, which is essential oils and just really lovely and light. So it kind of gives you a different option because with candles, I tend to light them at night because in my mind during the daytime, it's bright enough in my house. I don't need a candle. I don't know. That could be flawed logic, but you can use this at any time, anywhere. And it's kind of something that you might not buy yourself because it feels like frivolous or luxury, but you can totally have. I think that's one thing that's really nice about our collections is that they're all things that you might not buy yourself, but you would gift to a friend. And those are what's fun to then get for yourself because it feels like a bigger treat.
Yeah, it's like a gift that
Hmm.
just keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the room spray that we chose is scented citrus and sunshine, and it's a fresh blend of orange grapefruit with a hint of lemon. And It is formulated to help remove odors, so it's kind of like I feel like I will use this so frequently in like our living room, our mudroom. Like I feel like it's just gonna make the kitchen and like our downstairs area smell so fresh and warm and cozy.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm really grateful to have this and include it in the box.
yeah, and like I don't know about you, but some days it's hard to get out of bed, and imagine just having that like bright citrusy scent to kind of lift you and wake up with you. If you like I don't know, I can picture myself just opening my eyes, spraying it, and then like absorbing the scent and then getting out of bed.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like it's kind of like being able to bring that smell into your house without using like an essential oil diffuser or something like that. So
Mhm.
we're really excited to include that. And that is our cozy home edit, which will be available hopefully early February, which will
Fingers
probably be
crossed. We'll
after
see.
before after you before you hear this. Yeah, before you hear this.
Yes. Before you hear this, it'll be available, but we also have some other things down the pipeline as well that I don't know that we're quite ready to talk about, but we could tease it.
Yeah, so the one thing that the next box we're working on, it's actually we're hoping to release it for Valentine's Day / ahead of International Women's Day. But we haven't actually talked about the name, but I had the name Badass Babe in my mind.
I support this. I
So
approve.
I think, yeah, that's how we make decisions around here. I think it might be the Badass Babe box. We'll see.
Hmm.
Time will tell. But we're very excited for that one.
Yeah. So, like, hold on to your hats, ladies. We're about to get real supportive, real extra supportive. I don't know how I could be more supportive of female empowerment, but it's going to happen.
I know with the release of this box, people will know the real you.
I mean, can't avoid it. So we're so thrilled to have started this journey, and it's brought, I think, brought Nicole and I closer. We've worked together for years now, but this is the first time we've become business partners. And I know for me, I'm just thrilled to be learning and working on this project that I didn't think I had no idea I would ever work on something like that. And so Nicole is the best partner to have.
Oh,
So we're
right back
really,
at you.
thanks. The only thing we disagree about is the pronunciation of the word collab,
Yeah.
which is, in my mind, collab.
Yeah, I call it the Capsule Collab, and
Collab.
she calls it the Capsule Collab.
I can't even say that.
I don't
Collab.
know.
Collab.
Collab.
Capsule collab. I don't
Well,
know.
it's like a
Right
capsule
in.
collection collaboration.
Right, but you say collaboration. Like, stop.
No, you
Collaborate
say
and listen.
collaboration.
Well, let us know what you guys think. Maybe we'll have a poll on Instagram and I'll probably be wrong, but it's fine. I've been wrong before. I can be wrong one more time.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for listening, and we'd love if you follow along our journey at the Capsule Collab on Instagram or visit us, you know, on our website. Check out our collections. We'd love to know what you think, and message us if you have ideas or a small business that you'd like to be included in the box.
Yeah, we love to hear from you. So reach out. And if you haven't already, please rate and review. We'd love to see some 5-star reviews come through on Apple and iTunes and Spotify, anywhere you can find a podcast. That's where we are.
So thank you so much for listening, and we'll chat again soon.
Bye.
Bye.